Yo, what's good with it, Pack family? This your boy, Mr. Check My Resume. I'm here to bring you my top picks for the week of November the 14th. So without any hesitation, we're going to get right to these picks for the week. First one I got on my list is Apple, ticker AAPL. So a couple different things I'm looking at here on Apple. The first of which is a weekly level trigger right here around the 150 level. As you all know, we were playing this one down to the downside. 150 was kind of that catalyst level that kind of sent us downward. So now it looks like Apple is retracing and pushing this way back up to the 150 level. So that level will be our level for entry of 150.01. Then we're looking at a monthly reversal rev strat on the month at 155.45. And it looks like from there we could probably take Apple up to about the 172 range is what I'm looking at here on Apple. So very simply, we're moving in bullish movement. We're about to get the month reversal, and I expect that to continue through the Christmas period. Next ticker I have on my list, we're going to jump over into the healthcare sector, and that is Pfizer, ticker PFE. So in Pfizer, looking at a couple of things, we've had a lot of buying in this sector as well as the stock for the last few weeks. We came to about I guess this is a $48 broad information, $48 level, where this broad information sit and rejected price. I believe that was on the 1st of November. We came back and have consolidated since. So now I'm looking for us to push back to go and retest those quarterly broad information levels. So I'm looking at a real strat on the day here at 47.70. And then on the week, if we get that continued movement, we will push this 212 to the upside above 47.75. So I'll be looking for a bullish continuation here on Pfizer PFE. Barbecue chicken is what I'm seeing here. We've got some potential once we get above $50 to really push this thing in the $53, $54 range. So really looking at Pfizer for something that can potentially move up through the end of the year as well. Next one here, one of the favorite sectors we've been playing all year, and that is energy. So just want to touch on one of the energy tickers I'm looking at. There's actually a few. Looks like energy may give us a little bullishness this week, but I'm looking at ConocoPhillips, COP is the ticker. I'm looking at particularly a rev strat here in the midst of this breakout. We had a bit of a retracement last week. Price came back to go back and retest those highs. So we're looking for a reverse strat. This is essentially a TTO on a higher time frame for COP. So I'm looking to take this rev strat 2-2 rev right here above 136.42, and we're going to go and try to test this broad formation around 140, 143 in that range. We'll see as the range expands, that price level will continue to rise, but we're looking to target COP to the next broad formation range. And energy, there's a few others in energy also that look as well, but we're going to stick to this one. Next one I want to talk about, I want to get into communications really quick, and that is Netflix NFLX. So looking at Netflix here, we've been bullish for the last few days on Netflix, and we are looking at a potential rev strat here above 290.66. It's kind of interesting for me saying that price level, understanding where I used to trade Netflix in the 500. So just looking at this one at this price level is very interesting. But yeah, looking at the real strat here above 290.66. Earliest broad information levels I'm seeing is maybe around, and there's a lot of magnitude here, but I see like 340 is like the next major broad information on this one. So unless you guys see something I don't see, I am not seeing a lot of anything in the way up until about 340 on Netflix. So we'll be monitoring that one. I don't suspect we'll take a move of about 50 points in this next week, but just relativity of where price is at versus where the next broad information levels are does make this one a very interesting move to the upside. So that's Netflix. Looking at the rev strat on the week, sitting in a nice area where we can get some magnitude on this one. So lastly, want to jump into the discretionary sector. Want to talk about Amazon. So So here on Amazon, we are looking at a rev strat potentially here on the week. We've been pushing down. We came down and hit a quarterly broadening formation. I believe this was on Wednesday. And so since that time, we reversed off of those broadening formations and have been pushing up. Buyers are present on this one. So we're looking at a rev strat potentially above 101.19 to continue and give us our push to the upside. We did play this one yesterday as part of our 0-day expiration yesterday, and it did the damn thing. So looking to continue this movement here on Amazon to give us a rev strat on the week to push us back to the upside, which would correlate with our thesis of the market kind of gonna push up during this little holiday season before we take our next leg down. So that is Amazon looking for the 2-2 rev on the week above 101.19. And that concludes my watch list for the week. I think you pretty much see that I'm pretty bullish on the market. We're just gonna need to monitor our broader formation levels and just be aware of continuity as it relates to your stop. And I think we're in a good place. I think we understand where the market's going and what our overall strategy is as a group. So with that, Pack fam, I'll catch y'all in the Discord. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe.